There once was a really hot Italian plumber named Mario, and he died a lot. And I, as his wife, I really have a hard time watching this video. But over the course of the past month, I have witnessed Mario die countless amount of times in Super Mario Odyssey. In the following minutes, you will witness my husband dying countless times, over and over again, bleeding all over the place. Yeah, you know the Odyssey? Yeah, that's another word for blood. It actually isn't. That's a lot. You can fact check me and I'd be failing. It's fine. Here are 50 ways for Mario to die. Oh no! Look at my husband. He's in the middle of all those spikes and he's getting, ramaged. Oh, poor boy, poor boy. Oh, and look, he's finally a dinosaur. Oh, I just love when he dresses up as a dinosaur. It's so cool. I'm not really, the biggest fan of, kissing him when he's a dinosaur, but I still think he's very handsome, and there he goes. He thought he was so cool on that dinosaur. Oh, and look how cool he thought he was right here, running on this like vine, and then the vine ran out, and poor Mario fell to the poison, that poor boy. Oh, and here he was trying to get Christmas presents for me and the kids, and look what happened. Santa Claus came to town and ruined his Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas, am I right? Oh, and here, there were some stains on the wall, and Mario, foolish little boy, ran right into it, and he died. So, that's kind of sad. Oh, and Mario, something he loves to do is just sit in water and bathe. But little does he know, you can't breathe in water, silly. He's dead now. Oh, and this time, just watch how sad it is. He was so excited to go to Cloud Kingdom. He trolled himself there. Oh, and he thought he was going to Disneyland. That fool. I love how silly he is. And look what happened. He died. Oh, and right there, he died again by that mean blob. Oh, and get ready for this. Get ready for this. Pokio? Yeah, you think he's really cute, huh? But not until he friggin' makes you into a shish kebab. We had Mario shish kebabs that night. I'm gonna tell you, my husband does not taste that good. Speaking of tasting good, he went to this carnival this one time, and oh my gosh, there was so much food, and he was like, what's the main course? And he looked in the soup. He was the main course, and he died. Oh, and this time, there was these Goombas with really cute hats, and he was like, hey, I want to party with you guys. And they were being really cliquey, and they didn't want to hang out with Mario unless he was a Goomba. So, yeah, they killed him. Oh, and this one time he went to Bowser's Kingdom and he wanted to roleplay as Katy Perry, baby, you're a firework. Yeah, didn't you know Mario's wife could sing? Anyways, yeah, he blasted away like a firework. Oh, and this time he thought he was such a big boss. I mean, he is kind of the boss. He's the owner of my heart after all. But here he was trying to stick it to the Bullet Bill, and the Bullet Bill got him. And look how crazy technology is nowadays. Like, this thing is literally like an octopus mixed with like technology. I don't even know. Speaking of technology, look how gardening has changed over the years. This thing is sucking up all the petals. I mean, I don't even need a lawnmower anymore. Oh, speaking of doing the lawnmower, now that Mario's dead, I mean, he died 50 times, you'll see in this video. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, you're basically forcing a wife to watch a compilation of his husband dying. But anyways, look. I don't even know how to do a lawnmower, folks. I don't. I used to go to Peach's Castle. Look, that's him playing with the Goombas. I have no idea how to run a lawnmower. I mean, does any of you? I mean, if anyone in the comments section knows how to run a lawnmower, please come to my house. I'll pay you in peaches. But my thing is, Mario is such a great lawnmower. There's so many interesting facts about Mario. He's a great cook. He loves fighting Bowser. He likes to cook mushrooms. I know, kind of strange. I mean, he loves Toad, and also it's kind of really rude. He likes to, cook his best friends. But yeah, he's just kind of a very, very crazy good lawnmower man. So, anyways, ever since he died, I have no idea how to do it. And look how risky he was. He was like, Peach, I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to the moon. I was like, you go to the moon, honey. And he actually went to the moon. Oh, this one time he played with like this Yo Gabba Gabba type boy. I don't even know what happened. It had spikes. I was like, I love when you play with Yo Gabba Gabba. Next time, will you please bring a souvenir for a kid? I mean, come on now. I'm raising triplets here. Oh my gosh, and he would not leave that poison place, let me tell you. He would send me postcards from the Poison Kingdom, and literally I could see the poison goop on the card. I was like, come on now, seriously? This is how you're gonna freaking leave me with goop. Oh, and for being a plumber, I think plumbers get a really bad reputation for being like weird and gross. I mean, come on now. This boy goes to Sand Kingdom and plays with the Goombas. He is such a nice guy and he's so cleansy. I mean, look, instead of just like, punching the Goombas and laying all of their gunk squirrel around, like he jumps on the Goombas and throws them into sand. That's such a clean way of killing something. Mario is a really big supporter of the reduce, reuse, and recycle campaign. But one thing he's really bad at is being bored. Sometimes he'll look at a dead end and be like, oh, I don't know what to do now. And then he'll be like, Peach, will you come here? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. And I'm like, Mario, just go swimming. Little did I know, it was poison water. Yeah, he never heard from him again. Oh, and then he goes back to these Goomba boys. Like, one minute he tries to kill them, the next minute he's like, hey, I want to be friends. No, they throw their sombreros on him. Honestly deserved. I know. Like, I really like to deserve my honey, but I can't that time. He's kind of weird. Oh, when he dances in circles for the Koopa Troopas and he does horrible, he just flat out just jumps off a cliff. And I don't really blame him for that because it's so annoying when you're doing the Koopa Troopa and you're 1 point off. I mean, come on now, that's rage-inducing. Oh, and this one time he was dancing with mummies. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash. It was a graveyard smash, and then they smashed his skull into a wall, and then again, then he went to the aquarium that one day and was like, Peach, I'm gonna get the kids a nice little fish for their birthdays. And I was like, honey, fish are mean, they hit you. And he was like, okay, mamma mia. Oh, don't even mention the word chain in our house because there brings back really bad memories. He has some PTSD when it comes to the chains. It just is not a good sound. Just like the sound of his scream when he's falling off a waterfall. This boy is clumsy. One thing, they don't tell you this in elementary school. They don't tell you that your husband's going to be a clumsy plumber who, runs into plumbers and runs into tanks. And, I never thought I would marry a plumber. I never did. I never thought in my career path in the roadmap to Peach's life, I never thought I would ever marry a plumber. But, he is the love of my life, and I do whatever I can to really please him. And that one time, oh my gosh, he went to a PTA meeting, and I was like, honey, it's mostly wives there, I'll just go. And he's like, no, mamma mia, I insist. So he went with Sandy, Mary, and Callie, and they just all stacked up into one big pile, and they were like, oh no, ice is coming from the ceiling, and they had to hit the fire alarm, which I know, what the heck, why does the fire alarm go off in a school when it's actually snowing? It was a really big hassle. It was a catastrophe we don't mention much, but he never went back to a PTA meeting after that. And just did you see how that evil thing squirted him in the face? I mean, come on now, evil. And then one time he met Squidward from SpongeBob, and Squidward was like, and he ate him up. So, we have a bad history with Nickelodeon. So, he really has a thing for Jell-O, and I never make Jell-O. I don't know a good recipe. If any of you know a good one, I know Betty Crocker has a good one. But I mean, same thing with corn. He'll try to eat corn. He'll try to eat that pink glop from Luncheon Kingdom. Like, no, honey, I can make a better recipe. It makes your stomach upset. Anyways, it doesn't only make his stomach upset because anytime he touches that thing, literally he burns. He burns from the inside out, and he jumps around and he holds his body, and I'm like, what the heck, Mario? Like, literally, what the heck? You need assistance on many different ways. Okay, sorry, but and he tries to reenact some Quentin Tarantino movie, going meow. I'm like, honey, reserve the actors to me. I am the only actor she'll ever need in your life. I was like, I get it. J-Lo is amazing. Jennifer Lawrence, all the Jennifers. I'm sorry my name couldn't be Jennifer and I could be some really nice actress for you to date. But you know what? I sent him out that night. I was like, if you don't want me, the Spikes will want you. And they ate him up. And that was a good death. I was proud of that one, I don't really let myself, go many oftentimes. But sometimes I like to pat myself on the back. And speaking of patting yourself on the back, this boy patted the flicker in Metro Kingdom on the back, and that thing flicked him miles away. He was saying all of his hallelujahs, all of his graces. He was praying, and he was on that scooter, and the guy, he has never taken driver's training. He doesn't have his driver's license. Honestly, if he didn't die, he would have been in prison for the rest of his life for horrible driving. So, it was best he died, honestly. And, he did it again. After dying once, he went on a bike again. I was like, Mario, it's not gonna go well. And he's like, no, it's second time's best around. I'm like, Mario, come on now, you should listen to your wife, okay? I know these things. And then, what he does? He goes and drives the scooter again, and he gets ran over by a reindeer. I know, Mama got ran over by a reindeer, Mario got ran over by a reindeer. And the thing is, he doesn't even have his license. If the cop stopped him and asked him for his license, he'd literally be like, Mamma mia, and he'd try to throw Cappy on the police guard, try to become Frank the policeman, and it just wouldn't be a good outcome of events. Just like the time he was on that pole in Lost Kingdom, he was like, look at me, I'm all the way up here. And I'm like, okay, Mario, get down, dinner's at 7, you better be here. No, he literally just sat there with Cappy and was like, well, I'm stuck now. And you know what, Mario, he had to die. I'm sorry, like, that was, he was being annoying that day. I don't like to look back at that day often. I don't think about that day really at all. I block out a lot of memories. Like Peter Griffin from Family Guy, I'm Lois, okay? Like, I'm so Lois and he is so Peter. Mario is such a freaking crazy person. I love him to death. I would do anything for him. I really would. No matter what life brings into my life, I always want Mario to be a part of my life. And if we ever come to the day where we break up, it sucks, and I wouldn't ever wish to break up with him. But if that day does come, I think me and Mario should really, really, really keep in touch. I will let him have my phone number. He can dial me up whenever. Toadette will answer the call. I know. And she'll give it to me, and I'll be like, who is it? And Toadette will be like, it's Mario, your lover. And I'll be like, yeah, like, you can hit it to, like, put it to voicemail. Like, I'll get to it eventually. And, when I hear Mario's voice in the voicemail, I'll get really happy. And then I'll get really, really Cappy. Get it? Happy rhymes with Cappy. Mario never, ever appreciated my humor, and it's one of the things that I won't miss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just a lot going on right now in my life. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to come out and tell you right now. Me and Mario are getting a divorce. Yes. After all of the years of hooligans and all the crazy antics, I can't take it anymore. I think the main reason I'm getting kidnapped by Bowser is because Mario is doing it to me. Bowser just wants to spite Mario and make him mad. And the way he does it is by kidnapping me. And, Mario does save me, but I really don't like getting kidnapped. And, this emotional stress is really just piled on me, and I can't take it anymore. I'm filing the papers. I'm going to Toad down in Washington, D.C. tonight, and I'm sending the papers. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't tell the kids. Do not tell the kids. They don't deserve to have their families teared apart at all. They deserve a good childhood, and we're gonna make it good for them. We're gonna make it work out. I'm sure Mario will be a good co-parent, but I'm sorry. It's just really, really hard. And, being me, I'm princess, it's just a hard role. The king doesn't really like to let me out that often to begin with, and sneaking around with Mario is not easy. And I think I'd just be better on my own. I think Beyonce was right when she said it's nice to be a single lady. It is. And, I'll get over it eventually. Me and Mario, like I said, we'll have our time of rest. And, it's just, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. I told you enough. Please don't tell Mario. Please don't tell the kids. And please don't tell Daisy, because she will laugh in my face and be like, ha ha, me and Luigi are still together, and you and Mario aren't, ha ha ha, our kids are better than yours, ha ha ha. And she'll tell all the girls at the PTA meeting that me and Mario are getting a divorce, and I'll be the divorcee of the group. And I do not want that. So you better keep your mouth shut, okay? Goodbye. Okay, and subscribe to that stupid Nico Me kid too. I mean, he deserves it after all. Maybe I'll go to him. I mean, I don't think he likes peaches like me, but I mean, maybe I could hit him up. I don't know. I think Mario wouldn't be too mad. But Nico and Mario are friends, so maybe that'd be That's a little sticky. That's a little bad. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So, yeah, thanks for letting me come out to you and have my meltdown. Me and Mario had a good run, but this princess has to split ways. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.